Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with the next review of the Fangoria Challenge. This time, Jason and I watched Christmas Evil for Christmas in July. Happy Christmas in July, guys, and to celebrate, Jason and I thought we'd watch two of the Christmas movies on this Fangoria list this week. There are actually quite a few on the list, probably some you don't even realize are Christmas horror films. But because we've both already reviewed this movie for the 12 Days of Christmas at some point, we thought we'd start with an obvious one for Christmas in July. Christmas Evil is a 1980 slasher film, and it is one of the 101 best horror movies you've never seen. And because I've already reviewed it back in 2019 for the 12 Days of Christmas, I will try to keep this review brief. As a kid, a young boy named Harry witnesses his mother doing much more than kissing Santa Claus. Of course, Harry's brother Phil tries to assure Harry it was just their father dressed as Santa. Regardless, this was a traumatic experience for Harry, and his downward spiral into insanity began at a young age because of it. Now, as an adult, Harry works in a toy factory. He loved working on the assembly line, but recently received a promotion. Harry's not the office kind of guy, though. He likes making the toys. In fact, he becomes frustrated with the assembly line workers who don't seem to care as much. His co-workers also take advantage of him. It is stuff like this that contributes to Harry's descent into madness. In his spare time, Harry watches the neighborhood kids and keeps a list of who's naughty and who's nice. I can tell you one thing, Moss Garcia is definitely on the naughty list. Moss Garcia. Great name, isn't it? I think I said that in my 12 Days review. As the holiday approaches, Harry believes more and more that he has become the real-life Santa Claus. He's happy to take on that responsibility, and even glues a white beard to his face. He then paints a red sleigh on both sides of his white van. And on Christmas Eve, he heads out into the night, dressed as Santa with a sack full of presents on his back. He delivers presents to a children's hospital. He enjoys the Christmas celebration at a local party. And he even stops by a church for midnight mass. Along the way, though, he doesn't only spread the joy of Christmas to the children, he spreads blood of those who wrong him. When the story makes the news the following morning, Phil is convinced his older brother is to blame. Meanwhile, people of the town form a lynch mob with torches and all, on the hunt for the maniacal Santa. Christmas Evil is not your typical Christmas slasher film. It's a movie about mental illness. Of course, there is a body count as Harry hacks people to pieces, but still. This one goes deeper than a lot of others, and I really like that about it. It's a genuinely good movie. A lot of horror fans think it's slow, but I never thought so. In fact, this is one of those strange cases where the director's cut of this movie is shorter than the original version. I opted to watch the original version on this VHS release, so I could see all of the footage. The special edition DVD and Blu-ray releases only contain the shorter director's cut. I've said it many times before, and I'll say it again. I love Christmas horror movies. It's the contrast between the joyous Christmas music and the brutal slashings. There's darkness surrounded by Christmas lights. Christmas Evil has a really good Christmas vibe to it, too. It almost feels more like a Christmas movie than a horror movie. Between the Christmas music, the decorations, and the lights, it's just festive. And the ending is one you won't soon forget. If Christmas Evil is still one of the 101 best horror movies you've never seen, I highly recommend finally checking it out. If not this week for Christmas in July, then wait till December. 'Tis the season. And since Christmas Evil is obviously a Santa slasher, I'd like to recommend my favorite Santa slasher, Deadly Games, Dial Code Santa Claus. This one also has a bunch of alternate titles, but I've reviewed this one as well. The same year I reviewed Christmas Evil during the 12 Days of Christmas. Deadly Games to me is pretty much a masterpiece, and everyone should see it. It is the ultimate Home Alone horror film. Trust me, this deserves way more attention. And so does Christmas Evil, also known as You Better Watch Out. You better watch it, because it's great. Have you seen it? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. As always, please be sure to watch Jason's review as well. What will we watch next for the Fangoria challenge? Check back soon to find out. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy Christmas in July. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.